OK, next one. You saw John Hurt reading from a literary masterpiece, but who was the author? Your answers.
Peter Andre.
Peter Andre's autobiography, Rob and David? Correct. Have you read that, David?
No, I haven't, although it was interesting that the bit that was read out very well by John Hurt, it seemed to have a proper sentence structure, so, you know, obviously he had a lot of help from someone.
Possibly a grown-up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point, well made. What have you got there?
We put Katie and Peter Andre because we knew it was about them. And what did we write at the bottom there? Or something. But
you don't get a point for that.
Well, no, then we should get
the words
we
Peter
should get
Andre
half
in
a
it.
point. It's got Peter Andre there.
Where did these half points come from? There's no half points in this. Let's just celebrate a moment here. Let's just all come together and celebrate something magical that's happened at Christmas. Nolan Russell, what have you put?
We quite simply put Peter Andre. We didn't muck about. We wrote the answer. We knew it was the correct answer. We wrote it down.
They got the right answer. We're all very impressed. Well done.
On top of that, I have a shoe.
Which we will lose for editing purposes.
You can keep a shoe.
Apparently we can't, because then we've got to show them the shoe. It's going to be...
No shoe! What is this?
Well, can I get Rob and David to clean up the mess? Let's have a look and see if you're right.
That was an extract from the autobiography of Peter Andre, Jordan's husband. Lucky devil.
He's pretty cool, isn't he? John Hurt. Oh, brilliant. OK, time to play a game we like to call Guess Who I Am. I'm going to introduce someone who came to public attention this year. I want you to tell me why he was in the news. Here he is, our mystery guest. Hello, sir. Now, panellists, you can ask this man questions. He was in the news this year. He was in the papers. Yeah? You can ask him questions. He can answer yes or no. Is that OK?
That's fine, yeah.
Answer yes or no. He'll tell you why he was in the news.
Did you meet Christopher Biggins backstage?
No.
Good, because he was randy when he left here. And you're a bit of a hunk.
So are you.
We've got... Hello! There's room under the desk.
No, you're in the tabloids. Are you a love rat of some sort?
No.
Are you a disgraced former chairman of Northern Rock?
You look quite masculine, though. I bet. Are you a soldier? Are you back from the wars? Are you involved in the fight in Iraq or Iran? Or...
Are you a gay gentleman?
No.
Do you like shepherd's pie?
Yes.
OK, not gay like shepherd's pie. I think I've got it. Have you appeared on television in the last 12 months?
Oh, yes.
Sort of.
I think the story...
Have you or haven't you?
Personally, no.
Are you 3 minutes old?
No.
Were you in the papers because of some mistake or misunderstanding?
No.
You could argue a mistake. I mean, I'm not sure how you view it, but
yeah,
you could argue a mistake.
Is bird flu your fault?
No.
Were you mistaken for Britney Spears after she shaved her hair off?
No.
Can you give us a clue?
I'll give you a clue. It involves the publishing event of the year, nay, of the century. OK?
Oh.
It involves something that was published this year.
Bible too.
Don't shout out, just write down what you think it might be. But something was published this year, and then an announcement was made about one of the characters that changed...
I know what it is.
Something that this man had done.
Yes.
Oh, you poor thing. That must have come as a terrible blow to you.
OK, right, we're ready. Rob and David, what have you got? What do you think this man did?
Dumbledore's gay tattoo on his back, which he now bitterly regrets, in beautiful calligraphic handwriting.
OK, slightly less beautifully put, Lily Allen, Jonathan Ross.
Tattoo Harry Potter.
OK, and what have you got, Nolan Russell?
A tattoo that condemns a volatile religion.
Oh, it's fairly close. Would you care to tell them what exactly happened?
Yeah, I had a tattoo last year with Dumbledore, and then this year J.K. Rowling said that he was gay.
This is Paul Croft, by the way. Lovely Paul
Hello,
Croft.
Paul.
OK, now, let's not grill Paul on any kind of homophobia. There's none going on. What happened was he had a tattoo of a wizard done. Can we have a look at the tattoo of the wizard?
Yeah.
It's quite something. Look at it. It's not a small tattoo. It's quite a big fella.
It's a big one.
That's a big tattoo of a wizard. And then you get a tattoo of a wizard, you think, well, that's fine, that's something that just blokes do. And then it's announced that that wizard is gay. Some people at work teased him a little bit about that tattoo. A round of applause for the tattoo, ladies and gentlemen. What did the fellas at work say about the tattoo?
Basically, when will I get Graham Norton tattooed on the other side?
When are you getting Graham Norton tattooed on the other side? I don't want to bring back the memories, but is there any chance of that?
Very slim.
Is Graham Norton gay?
The other thing I like about your tattoo, because you've got Dumbledore down one side, a gay wizard, lovely. I think that brightens up your back no end. Then you've got your children's names on the other side on a beautiful scroll.
Yeah.
I like the way you've left a bit of room. Just like you've gone, there's a bit of life in this yet. Who knows, we might have some more.
You never know, dear.
It's a lovely thought.
Not with a gay wizard on your back, you ain't getting any action. You're not bothered about it, are you?
No, I don't regret it at all.
Doesn't regret it in the least. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a man with a wonderful tattoo of Dumbledore on his back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Paul Croft. Give him a round of applause. Well, thanks again to Paul Croft there for coming on with his magnificent tattoo. Let's have a look at the scores at the end of that. Rob and Dave have 17 points. Lily and Jonathan have 17 points, neck and neck. Noel and Russell are eating a banana. They have 8 points. We've got to take a break now, so David and Rob have time for some last-minute revision. Squares. See you in a minute. Welcome back to the Big Fat Quiz of the Year. If you're just joining us and you're trying out Channel 4 for the first time on a Christmas whim, hello, I'm Jimmy Carr, and basically, I run the place with my brother Alan. Let's remind ourselves of what happened in July and August. Now, this is a very special edition of the Big Fat Quiz as it marks the 10th anniversary of the death in Paris of a much-loved figure, Henri Paul, the people's chauffeur. Princess Diana's memorial concert was, of course, held at Wembley in July. People said it's what she would have wanted, but I'm not sure she would have wanted a memorial concert at all. The BBC angered the Queen with a misleading trail. She thought Titty Bang Bang was on after the Mighty Boosh, not before. Right, time for some more quiz. OK, first question. It's over to the boys from Take That.
Hi, Jimmy. We had a hit single with Rule the World, but which new rule brought in this year was publicly flouted by Keith Richards, Charles Kennedy and Pete Doherty?
OK, so what new rule was flouted by those celebs? Yeah. Noel Fielding mainly eating bananas at this stage of the evening.
Gonna write with it.
OK. In the infamous Crown Gate affair, the Queen appeared to be storming out of a photo shoot. What did the edited footage imply she was cross about? So she wasn't really cross about anything, but what did it imply she was cross about?
With these guys in the front, nothing can go wrong.
Banana mascots.
Banana mascots. In July, what controversial confession was made by a plethora of ministers, including the Home Secretary, the Transport Secretary and the Chancellor? OK. What? Russell and Noel, I don't imagine you have any problems with this.
Those words, I recognise them all, but in that order, it was just like a poem.
OK.
Masturbating in the House of Commons.
We're just sharing some fantasies here.
OK. In August, the Bolivian Parliament met to discuss corruption in the judicial system, as I'm sure you are all aware. What was surprising about the end of that parliamentary session in the Bolivian Parliament?
I don't really know what happens in the Parliament over here. Certainly not what happens in the Bolivian Parliament, to be honest with you. Do you follow this sort of thing yourself?
Well, I did see this in the news.
Okay.
And that's why it's in the quiz. OK. Last question for this round. For our next question, it's over to the Channel 4 newsroom, where Jon Snow is reporting on one of 2007's best-loved songs. Can you name the song?
Well, if you thought this summer's weather was worse than usual, you'd be correct. A meteorological report from America confirms that precipitation is in fact now occurring more frequently than ever. Following an announcement of the findings, a spokeswoman extended an offer of shelter under a protective device that she intended to provide. For Channel 4 News, I'm Jon Snow. Oh, oh, eh, eh, eh.
That was amazing.
If you're not familiar with Channel 4 News, that's how he ends every report. It's well worth catching.
I think seeing something like that, if you saw something like that happen in the real news, you know, that would be one of the signs that you're going mad. And suddenly you see something, it doesn't make sense at all. Like a whole wall turns into an apple. Surely that's not within the bounds of possibilities. Like, oh, that'll be it. I'm going mad. See what I mean?